Hey, you guys, it's Ani. Happy Friday. I have a really good one today. This one is for those of you that feel legit like giving up. You feel like letting go. You feel like nothing's working. I feel like I say that before every video almost, but I've felt this way before. Like, I've felt that feeling of like, oh, I still don't have what I want. Like, I really am tired of this. I really am exhausted of this. And um not even just letting go, you guys, but like you may not even be exhausted, okay? But just you're almost in a waiting period, okay? You may even be having fun, okay? But this is for those of you that feel like you're still in a waiting period. I'm going to share a success story with you from one of my clients. And it's just incredible, her success. Uh, I don't want to ruin it by saying it now, but I'll read the email. But even this week, you guys, as I was coaching with my clients, I noticed I had different types of clients. I've had new clients. I had clients that I've been with since day one. They've been with me since day one, and they're getting married. They're having babies. They're on their second, third, fourth child, and they have a great marriage. And I was thinking while I was talking to them, like, wow, like this person has grown. These people have grown so much. And we were talking about it, like, remember when you first came to me? Remember when none of this, you didn't even know if this was even possible for you, and you were in fear and doubt and worry. And now look, right? And I had this aha moment. Like, I mean, obviously I know, like, I'm there with you, but it's just crazy how your life can change if you're serious about the change. And if you're courageous enough to move into this unknown of, like, it's always unknown, right? Like, you're powerful, you're manifesting, but like it always feels scary a little bit to stay consistent every day, because in your head you're thinking like, well, will this work for me? Will I get what I want? Or should I just go back to doing life how I used to do? You know? But then something pushed you here for a reason, to this knowledge, right? And I always say it to my clients, like, something pushed you to this knowledge. And I believe it's your higher self seeing that you're tired of the current circumstances and you want things to change. And how you've been doing it is not working, you know? So here it is, you guys. So I don't want you to feel scared of your future. Nothing is ever out here to punish you. Always understand that. Always know that. I'm telling you, like, it feels so good to see my clients from, like, we've been working together 4 years ago, 3 years ago, whenever I start, they've been working with me since day one, and they're already on their, like, their fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth goal already, because they've leveled up, right? And life is like that, right? So, like, first you want your man or your woman or your SP, right? And then you want the engagement or the marriage or the children, or maybe that's not how you want it, right? Whatever goal it is that you want, or maybe it's money. You want to bring in six figures and you've never brought in six figures, right? So I just want you to know you are limitless, and you will have days of emotions. You will have days where it feels like it's never going to get better. Please know that's normal. Please, ugh, I can't even talk. Please know that that is normal. It's not going to be like linear always. It's not going to be always like perfect, perfect, perfect. And you got to feel perfect all the time. Like, we are human at the end of the day. So just remember that. So I want to get into my client's success. But just know that you can be that person too. You can be the person I'm going to read the success on. You can be the person that I was talking about, where you want to manifest money or you want to manifest your SP, and then you get through every level. You get through every level and you knock each one down, and you get it, and you get it, and you get it, and you get it, and your business grows, and your money grows, and your family grows, and your relationships grow. This is how we're starting off our weekend. Knowing it is possible. I don't care what you went through. I don't care what circumstances happened. I'm thinking right now, actually, what I should title this video. And I really wanted to title it, letting go to let it in. But I don't know if I will title it that. So let's see. I think by the time you guys see this, yeah, it's gonna be, well, it depends on your time zone, actually. Never mind. But let me just get to this success story. And again, I want you to know, you guys, disclaimer, like, it doesn't matter if you've ever coached before. It doesn't matter if you've ever bought a course before. It doesn't matter if you've had 1 session, 2 sessions, or you've been coaching for multiple sessions, or you've never had any of the above. Please know, circumstances don't matter. Each person is different. Each person, some people get their aha moment quick. Some people get their aha moment later. Some people, like I always say, your timing is, there's a blessing in your timing. There's always a blessing in your timing. And that could be things are happening in the background that it's going to make it easier for you in the long run with whatever it is that you're manifesting. It could be that something's conforming there that you don't see, and even though maybe you're worrying over here, it's actually working perfectly out there. So just know, whenever yours presents itself to you, there's always a blessing in that timing. Okay. All right, you guys. So she wrote, by the way, everyone comments on my on my case, you guys. Someone commented last time and they're like, can you show us? So here it is. This is my case. She wrote, hi Ani, although many more manifestations are still on the way, I wanted to share movement as I didn't think it would happen this soon. I came across Create Your Future 3 years ago, and I have been applying knowledge as best as I can. I am used to seeing slow movement and hot and cold results, and I've accepted the fact that some manifestations may take time. However, I felt I needed more personal guidance as I got lost along the way and I struggled with discipline at times. I only had 2 sessions with Ani, one 30-minute session and one 1-hour session, and everything in my reality is changing so fast, and I'm not used to receiving shifts this quick. You guys, I'm telling you, once you start seeing the shifts and it flows in, it feels so good. Like it feels like miracles are coming in. Like it's a great feeling. All I've been doing is focusing on myself, regulating my nervous system, thinking I should be doing more, but I was wrong. This method has taken me so far, so fast, and unexpectedly. I am in the process of manifesting SP and money. A few days after my last session with Ani, I met a man who resembles my SP physically, mentally, spiritually, and they are fully conformed to my ideal partner and even more. So let me give you background, you guys. When she came to me, she was manifesting an SP that she's known. Okay. What happened after working together, not only is her original SP coming in, but there's another person coming in that matches everything she's ever wanted. And I don't want you guys to like trip out, because This is normal. When you level up on your self-concept and you start shifting the subconscious beliefs, you receive from everywhere. Like, you don't just receive from that one thing, one place, one person. Everything comes in abundance from every route. So at the end of the day, the option is yours. Who you want to choose, what you want to choose, what route you want to choose, but the options will always present themselves to you. So not only are you getting what you originally wanted to manifest, but you are getting multiple options you can choose from. Now, this happened to me as well when I was manifesting my man, or you guys call SP, whatever. I'm so used to saying SP because we're always talking about SP, manifest SP. But this also happened to me when I was manifesting. Multiple people were coming in. People I knew, people I didn't know, and it's very normal. So I don't want you to be afraid. Like, don't be afraid when someone else is coming in before your person, or it's your person and someone else at the same time. Like, do not think anything is going wrong there. You always have final choice, final say. There's nothing's wrong, no mistakes. Okay, so let me get back to that, because a lot of people get scared. I've had that question asked so much, like, oh my god, someone else is coming in, am I not going to manifest my SP? No, you are. You are. There's birds before land. There's things that are least resistant show up. And then the things you had resistance to while you're clearing that out, they show up too. Like, you don't have to fully clear everything for things to show up. You could do that as time goes by. Okay. So she says, um, where is it? I'm in the process of manifesting SP and money. A few days later, after my session with Ani, I met a man who resembles SP physically, mentally, spiritually, and they're fully conformed to my ideal partner, and even more. I turned out to really like them, and after a few dates, he told me that he is a millionaire and an influencer, which is crazy because meeting this type of person is not common in the area I live in. I caught his eye across the room of filled with other beautiful women. But he said he had been watching me specifically all night. We've been together and talking nonstop every day, and I'm not even sure if anyone has ever pursued me this much. He even paid my rent for me so we can spend more time together and I don't have to pick up added shifts at work that I don't want to pick up. Now that we've gotten to know each other the past month, we're also planning a vacation to the Bahamas. Good for you, girl. Um, what does this say? Speaking of my work, everyone at my job that was ever rude and mean to me a month ago has been suddenly so nice to me and praising me, and I didn't even intentionally recreate any of these people. Then, actually, I want to say something. So, you see how she says everyone was rude to her before she started work, like doing the work and following the homework and whatever. And now all of a sudden, they're not, they're actually praising her. This is why I say when you work on yourself, just even your self concept, you see it, you see the evidence from not only one department of your life, you see it in every department, because people feel and hear you. They feel you, they hear your internal world. And the more you're working internally to calm all that chaos down in your mind and to really like accept current reality, all of a sudden everyone conforms. Okay. Then she goes on to say, so she was also manifesting money too. So she says, then something else crazy happened. I found out a family member who passed away a couple years ago secretly left their house in my name, and I'm just finding this out now. Okay. There are so many other people I would have expected her to leave it under, and for some reason, she decided to leave her house to me. Okay, I want to talk about this, you guys. You see how she says she's barely finding out something that was done years ago? That is a parallel reality shift. She shifted parallel realities by working on the version of her that she wants to become. She started working on it. She started staying consistent. She started pouring into her. She started prioritizing her. She started putting herself on a pedestal and shutting off that noise that she needs to get validation from outside of her. Okay? This is like some of many things she did. Do you see how she shifted parallel realities? Years ago, she didn't receive that news because she wasn't in that version of herself. So the evidence changes, your outside world changes from what you do within. This is the perfect example of a parallel reality shift. What you do within and how consistent you are with it determines the evidence you get from outside. So it's almost like the reality has to match the lane she shifted into. So the lane she was in, remember I talk about this, you guys, if you're an OG viewer of mine, you know, but if you, I forget that we have like new subscribers and viewers all the time. So I forgot to say, get your drinks, get your snacks. Before I showed an example of parallel reality and how it works. So I'm going to show this for our new viewers, and I'll just show you like this. So I explain parallel realities as they are lanes on the freeway. Okay. So okay. So let's say you are embodying the version of you that is in lack. Okay, this is the exit. This is the final destination, and it's lack, right? So you're in this lane of lack. If you're constantly focusing on lack, you're constantly focusing on manipulating the situation to get what you want, controlling the situation to get what you want. If you're in this vibe of discomfort, nothing's working out, this lane has to take you to legit the city of lack. So this means that the reality you will be entering when you're already in lack is more and more and more and more evidence that you are still in lack. When you shift, and shift meaning stabilizing nervous system, meaning doing the homework I give you, meaning applying all the information we are giving in the free videos on YouTube, whatever it is that you like. It could be a technique, it could be meditation, it could be living in the, whatever it is that you prefer, the more consistent you are in changing that. And this is a lifestyle change, by the way. A lot of people think it's you do it for one night and whatever. Yeah, you can manifest a text and call here or there, but if you want the actual result of a long lasting committed relationship, family, money, 6 figures, 7 figures, whatever it is, right? If you want stability and you want it consistently, it's more of a lifestyle change. It's not like one and done. So in this shifting action, right? So you don't want to stay in lack, because you know if you stay in lack, you get more results of lack. So you want to shift. So you start shifting, you start doing the work. Now you get to more closer to abundance and having what it is you want, right? But you stay persistent in it, because the more and more and more persistent you stay, the closer and closer you get to the exit, and you enter the reality of abundance, right? So we are shifting, reprogramming, getting to the lane we want, and then all of a sudden the 3D reality starts matching. The 3D reality starts matching. So this is why you guys may have situations like how she had, which was an event occurred years ago. She didn't get the results of that person leaving a house under her name years ago because she wasn't there. Now that she is given that information. She finds out randomly, right? Because she's focused more on that. She's focused more on that version of herself. But this is how crazy shifts can be, where you think you knew all it was, but then you find out there's more to it. There's more where that came from. There's miracles. There's success. There's abundance. There's this person actually really loving you, falling in love with you. So she talks about, I didn't finish it yet. So she goes on to talk about how work changed. All the people in her work started praising her. She found out that someone in her family left a house under her name, which she didn't know about. This new person has come in, which is everything she wanted and more. Now, the old person is also coming in. The old person is coming in. The SP is in tough circumstances, but he's still coming in actually hotter than when we first started, which is crazy. And the reason I wanted to title this video "Let Go to Let In" is not because you have to let go of your desire. It's because you see how she kind of let go of working on one area of her life and beating a dead horse and exhausting all her efforts into that, right? She really approached this from, I want to work on me. I want to work on all areas of my life. I want to better all areas of my life. When you do that, you're not choking the one topic to death. You're not putting that on a pedestal. And the universe loves when you do that. It loves when you're not forcing one thing on a pedestal. Because when you're not doing that, you are allowing it, if you want to call it God, if you want to call it universe. I like to call it God, but we say universe in this community, right? So when you take that control off of it and you let go of the control, and you are willing to have faith and trust that this is going to, somewhat better myself. If you approach it with the attitude of, I'm going to better myself, okay? Whatever happens, I got me. Whatever happens, I'm bettering myself. I'm putting in that effort, right? The universe loves that attitude because you are not trying to beat the damn dead horse, and you're not trying to choke it to death. You are actually exercising faith. That is what letting go means. Okay? So her original SP even started coming in. So let me finish this email. I am grateful because it hasn't been long and I'm already receiving so many blessings. Every day we wake up and we assume that it's going to be the same old day. And then one day we wake up and little do we know that day our desires or birds before land will be staring at us right in the face. And you'll be shocked you'll be shocked even though you knew you manifested it. This is true. I think she wrote this for the viewers. She said, please keep going and remember this is a lifestyle change and it'll all be worth it. The results are also addicting. Sorry for the long message, but I'm so grateful for this channel and for you, Ani. Love you guys. Can't wait to send in my next success. I hope you understand, you watching, I hope you understand that you are no different than this person. I hope you understand that no matter how long you've been trying to manifest what you want, no matter what circumstances are currently playing out, just like she said, one of the days you're gonna wake up and you're gonna be experiencing the manifestation, and you are gonna think that it was just another day and you had so much more to do. That's how it was for me too, you guys. When I manifested, the day I manifested the opportunity to actually live in this house, I woke up thinking there's no way. But that day, even though I woke up thinking that there's no way that I will be living in this house, I felt down, I felt sad, and I felt like I gotta, let go. I gotta focus on me, because if I try to control it so hard and manipulate it, what's the point? That's like me not trusting and not having faith. So I let go. And the same day that I woke up thinking it's not going to work, I got news that I would be in this house. Same thing with SP. You feel like you have the day it comes, you guys, the day your manifestation comes, there's no warning or alert that it's going to come. So you kind of feel like the same person like the day before or the day before or the week before. And that is God's kind of, spin to things, or the universe's spin to things, because it would not be fun if it didn't feel like a miracle. It would not be fun. And it wouldn't be that addicting to receive the manifestations. Like, it feels so good when it's like unexpected, but it's always unexpected. Even though you're confident that you're gonna get what you want, the moment it comes, you didn't even think it would come that day, that time. And I also want you to understand one thing. Again, I'm gonna say it again. To those of you that have been manifesting your person, and it feels difficult and it feels hard, and maybe you feel like letting go, and maybe you've set boundaries, whatever it is, okay? I want you to understand one thing. Just because it feels tough right now, and just because it feels emotional, it doesn't mean you're not going forward. You are going forward, and it's going to be worth it. Remember, I always say the graph goes up, up, up. Even though you have little down movements, it still goes up. You know, like my stock profile. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. It's true, but manifest that stuff too, you guys. Manifest abundance from every route. Manifest miracles from every route. Remember, sometimes letting go is not you letting go of your dreams. Not even sometimes. I'm just going to say, letting go does not mean you letting go of your desire. Letting go means you're taking the grip off of your desire. You're taking the control off of it. You're actually accepting your current reality. You're not fighting it. You are doing the work that it takes to not keep reacting in the same old way. This is the work. You are not reacting in the same old way to things that you used to react to. That's number one. You are not fearing constantly. It's okay to have fear, but to live in fear 24/7, you are in that lane of lack, like how I showed you. And that's not what you want. This is meant to be fun. And sometimes it's not fun. I'll be real with you. When I was manifesting my man, in between, like just like a regular relationship, right? You have disagreements, you have arguments, and sometimes those arguments and those disagreements felt like that's it. That's the end. Like I just made a mistake, I lost um this person, like it's not going to work out. Like there are circumstances in between that make you feel that way. But it never is that. Emotions come in waves and you get to decide what you dwell in. Okay, you guys, I hope this video helped you. I intend you have an amazing weekend, amazing Friday. If you guys are interested, links for coaching and courses are going to be in the description box down below. Do not worry if you can't find a day and time on the website. You can always email us and we'll be happy to help with the courses, with the coaching, whatever questions you have. If this video resonated, you guys comment down below. I am so thankful for your guys' amazing comments, all the love, all the positive feedback. I love you guys so much. Please remember, I said this to one of my clients and she's like, Ani, that stuck with me for so long and it really helps. So I'll say it with you. Just remember, this reality is real, but not really. Okay? So it's real in a sense that you experience things, you feel it, you live it, but also it's an illusion that you can change at any time when you don't like, with persistence. So just remember, it's real, but it also isn't, which I want you to take in a positive way, because it means that you can experience everything you want, and the things that feel really real but you don't like, you can change. All right, you guys, I love you. I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.